I'm Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com, and I wanted to address some things that have come up in some recent discussions and comments. Actually, it's pretty much been going on ever since I've been doing my website and videos and all of that, and it's a common issue for vegans and non-vegans alike. It's addressing the question, or the statement I should say, that all vegans are self-righteous. Okay, first of all, we can't judge any group of people all at once, right? Those are stereotypes, and we all know that everybody is different. Okay, so just because somebody follows the same religion or has a certain skin type or is from a certain background doesn't mean that they're all going to act the same. That's obvious, right? But it's the same true for vegans, and it's a very common misconception that every vegan thinks that their lifestyle is the ultimate way, the only way, the best way, the right way. And I'm kind of out to prove that that's not really true in my experience. I know a lot of vegans. I know them personally, I know them virtually, and most people that I know are simply excited about what they're doing, and they don't necessarily believe that it's the only way to live. They just see it as a choice that they've made because it makes them feel good, whether it makes them feel good for health reasons, for environmental reasons, or for animal rights. And there's so many different aspects of veganism. I guess really I can only speak from my own personal experience. Really, I'm still learning. I'm still on this journey. And while I do a lot of research and I feel really passionate about the vegan lifestyle, I am accepting of people that aren't vegan. I know that we're not all going to go vegan right away. And I know that I have a lot to learn about life, right? So how can I say that everybody should and can go vegan? Now, based on my lifestyle and the books I read, the articles I read, the videos I watch, all of that, I really believe that veganism is a great choice because it has so many health benefits. It really is a great way to be kind to the earth. And of course, it involves virtually no harm to animals, which just feels good on an emotional level. But whenever I speak about veganism, whenever I say I'm vegan, I'm not sitting there thinking that I'm perfect, that I'm right. This is just stating my beliefs. And I feel like this idea that vegans are self-righteous really puts a damper on what they're really doing and why they're talking about it. If somebody tells you that they're vegan, they're probably just really excited for themselves, because going vegan is a challenge. We don't live in a necessarily vegan-friendly world. It takes a lot of work to be a vegan. We have to seek out food, and while it's becoming more available, it still involves time and effort. Even in cities like where I'm living in San Francisco, every time I eat, I have to really put a lot of thought into it, especially when I want to eat healthy. There are plenty of non-healthy vegan options out there, but finding something that is really going to make me feel good long-term, that's a challenge. And I think a lot of vegans like to talk about their lifestyle because it's made such a difference for them on an emotional and physical level that they feel like it's going to help other people. So I just feel like, especially if you're a non-vegan watching this, that to not be taken aback by that and to jump to that conclusion, because it just kind of gets in the way of really understanding what the real message of veganism is. There are certainly vegans out there who are very black and white, and just like anyone else, you can compare it to like a religious group or something, whereas it seems really harsh and you're either going to heaven or hell type of situation. But that's true with any type of person and any type of belief system. I feel like you can attract more bees with honey than with vinegar, so is that the phrase? I haven't used it in a long time, especially because I'm a vegan and I don't really use any bee products, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's better to be kind and loving and accepting than it is to be absolutist and judgmental and a little too harsh sometimes. that approach may work for some people, but overall I find that, you know, people don't want to feel like they're being told that they're doing something bad or wrong. You know, if somebody's going to, what's the word I'm looking for, take into account your perspective and listen to what you have to say, the way that they're best going to be able to handle that is through a gentle approach. So that's really what I go after when I am doing my videos and all of that. And you know, I feel like if I ever come across being smug or self-righteous or judgmental, it's certainly not my intention to, and I can speak for a lot of vegan friends out there that it's not theirs either. None of us want to be thought of in that way, and yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for now. So I would love to hear your own opinions. You know, what do you think about it? Are you a vegan, and if so, do you think, you know, take the black and white approach? Are you accepting? Have you changed over time? Are you looking for a different way? And if you're a non-vegan, you know, how's your experience been overall? And do you have any advice? You know, what is the way that you would like to talk about the vegan lifestyle, whether or not you're interested in considering it for yourself? All right, that's it for now. I'm sure I'll think of lots of other things to say later on, and maybe I'll do another video. But I look forward to hearing all your responses, and if you're watching this, check out the responses on YouTube, on Eco-Vegan Gal, Facebook, and Twitter. There's a great community there of people discussing the eco-vegan lifestyle, and there's always something new to learn. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you later.